My name is McCrea, and I would like to thank you for letting me be here today. The first part of this essay will identify how Steuben County got its name. The answer to that question is that my county was named after an individual who was born in 1730 and was an officer in the Prussian army. While serving as an officer, this individual got very good training as a young man and learned all about being a soldier and organizing an army. This young man traveled to France and met Ben Franklin, who was the ambassador to France. Dr. Franklin quickly recognized this young soldier's talents and sent him to America to meet up with George Washington at Valley Forge. When this former Prussian officer arrived at Valley Forge, he was shocked at the disorganization that existed. Soldiers were poorly dressed, poorly fed, and oftentimes would go to the bathroom right where they ate. The behavior of the Continental Army would have never been acceptable in Europe, and so this man made some needed changes and provided new training for the soldiers. The new training included marching and shooting weapons. Thanks to the new training, the Continental Army could now match up with the British. The young Prussian officer instantly impressed Washington after he showcased his first model company. During this time, the young Prussian also wrote a book called the Blue Book, which outlined all the new tactics for the Continental Army. George Washington thought so highly of this man, he gave the command of 3 divisions, and those men were able to fight at one of the last battles of the Revolutionary War at Yorktown. The officer from Prussia was named, get ready for this, Frederick William August Heinrich Ferdinand von Steuben. Steuben County was named after this great hero who changed the tide of America, Revolution. The statue honors him in Angola, Indiana today. While von Steuben was training soldiers in the Continental Army, the second hero in this essay was collecting apple seeds from cider mills in Pennsylvania. This individual took these apple seeds and traveled west and began growing and selling apple tree seedlings. Pioneers were settling in the early 1800s. Many of these pioneers settled in Ohio and Indiana. This tree lover was often found walking in the woods with torn clothes and a pot on his head. People loved to encounter this person and often got free Bible lessons for their family. This adventurer also was a friend to the Indians, and this helped with the relations between the settlers and the Indians. The most important contribution this person made was, once a family had established an apple tree orchard, it could be recognized as a farm, and the government considered it an official claim because the pioneers had these trees. They were able to have the government support. They needed to settle our state, not to mention great tasting apples and cider. After planting apple trees for almost 50 years, John Chapman, Johnny Appleseed, died in a storm near Fort Wayne, Indiana. In conclusion, both individuals, Johnny Appleseed and Frederick William August Heinrich Ferdinand von Steuben, were significant to Steuben County, the state of Indiana, and our whole country. If it were not for von Steuben, we would not have had to train troops to defeat the British during the Revolutionary War. And had it not been for John Chapman, our settlers would have never been able to have successful farms in Indiana. Both men who lived during the same time made the difference we needed in our young country to make it the great country it is today.